Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 22 of my journey through solo self-found trial of the Ancestors League. Today, I'll be leveling my fourth character, a ranger named the Heist Specialist. This is going to be a play on my favorite build to play in the game, a Caustic Arrow Raider geared to speed farm heist. The idea is that once I make it to maps, make it through the campaign, I'll probably never map on this character, only heist. But first, I have to get it there, so I'll bring you all along on leveling process as it goes. Alright, Tarkly, grab Caustic Arrow, look for 3-link green, nothing. Grab my Wanderlust boots, myself Wisdom's Portal Scrolls. If I wanted to, I could throw on a Silver Branch bow, and this would take me all the way to maps. All you need is +1 bow gems, but I'm going to level it without twink gear, aside from the Wanderlust, as I've been doing. Let's go. Now, Caustic Arrow, you launch it at the end of its target, it'll leave a caustic puddle on the ground that does chaos damage over time, and it scales like a spell, so the level of the skill gem will affect the damage over time the puddle is doing. Got an alchemy. Okay, chainmail vest will be nice. Or no, probably the scale vest. Level 3 projectile damage to ballistics. Really green gloves, nice. Got Hail Rake, kind of keep him coated in the caustic ground. The hits really don't do much unless you're actually stacking hit damage. So it's really just kind of gotta wait. Here we go, bunch of good stuff. Get my Quicksilver Flask, and I want Pierce. There's level 4. So now I can put Pierce in for momentum. Quicksilver Flask goes on. But Pierce is nice. Let me see if I can kind of show this off here. So when an arrow pierces an enemy, it will leave the caustic arrow ground on that location, and when it gets to its next target. So if it hits 2 enemies, it'll spread to a second location. So it gives you more clear speed with it early. That's why I went for Pierce. Power went out, so I have to run through the mud flats again. The instance stayed, but my map got reset. Do Submerged Passage, back to town is where I grab a Shrapnel Ballista, dash, look for a 3-link green bow. Oh yeah, the vendor doesn't update every time anymore. And then I want to purchase a Chance to Bleed and Chance to Poison to put with the Shrapnel Ballista. I mean, I guess assuming I have the colors for that, I'll go just Shrapnel Ballista, Chance to Poison for the time being. For a dash, I could get Frostblink, but I need intelligence for that. Plus, I'm going to use Blink Arrow eventually. Shrapnel Ballistas will help carry damage if needed until I can get things going. Extra damage against tougher enemies and such. Rustic Sash will help. These totems are also really nice to draw attacks from enemies. Let them stay in one place while you let the Caustic Arrow do its work. Here's green, green, red. You get extra damage now out of the totems. Level 7, that gets ballistics. More damage. Large mana flask. Yeah, Caustic Arrow level up is actually a big increase in the damage. A big deal. Ooh, transmute. I need 5 transmutes. So I want to be picking up magic items and rare items on a league start if I was playing this. It's a vendor for transmute shards through Act 1 at least. Level 8, there's a lot of things I want here. Aspect of the Eagle is good for damage. Heart of Oak's good for life. Primal Spirit's good for strength and intelligence. And mana sustain. I'm going to go for the mana first, because then I can throw on a Steel Skin, have extra survivability, and that's how you can work in a Frostblink if that's the route you want to go. Into the prison. That's why I'm looking for a 3-link green if I can get it. I can just, get this helmet. I don't need it in the bow until I have +1 gem levels. And then here I take a Void Manipulation to add in there. I would drop Pierce for Void Manipulation for damage if I didn't have the sockets. Go ahead and purchase the Steel Skin. I get a Sniper's Mark as well. I'll increase the damage enemies take from the Shrapnel Ballistas. Iron Ring is helpful for flat damage. You don't have good quivers early on and stuff, so it's really easy to juice the damage on the Shrapnel Ballistas early. Yeah, but on here, I can drop the mark and the totems will kill it. Transmute number 2. Oh, I'm up to 4? Okay, never mind. That's not going to be an issue. There's Primal Spirit. Steel Skin goes in. So this level 2 Steel Skin is a 66 on the damage it can take, and I have 171 life, so this is over a third of my life that it will protect, so it's really useful. So since I have my links and my gloves and my helmet, I'm not going to worry about identifying this stuff, and then I can vendor these items for transmute shards. I would build those up if they don't drop, then that's a crude bow. I want a short bow. Go ahead and grab this. Get Alkit. Plus 1 level of socketed bow gems. Well then, I don't have chromes yet. I need to find that. Can't use it quite yet. Go ahead and grab Heart of Oak next. So even the Caustic Arrow, like, I hit the target and then the Caustic Arrows will split. Whispering Essence of Hatred. Get with the Mark. Yeah, that's why I want these totems. They can block stuff for me. Snipers in the Mark is not going to affect the damage of the Caustic Arrow. Only the hit of it. Not going to take extra damage or anything. Another Alchemy, really. Okay. Caustic Arrow levels right before Brutus. And Brutus. I guess I can hit him with the Mark as well. I can use the totems as bait here also. Extra damage because he can be a little tanky until we got this really worked in. Like, you'll eventually kill him with the Caustic Arrow, right? But the extra damage you can get off these totems early. That's like, this is the main reason I grabbed them right here. This fight. Let's sell a bunch more items. And this is where I can get the Blink Arrow. Dash comes out. Going to buy a Sapphire Ring. Buy a Clarity. Buy a Withering Step. Could buy a Vitality here as well, but I don't need that. And I could buy... No, there is actually not Life Flasks here. Okay, so now Blink Arrow is my movement, so that I still have my movement if I Withering Step. As Withering Step applies Withered, causing enemies to take increased chaos damage with their stack. So that works nicely with the Caustic Arrow. But if I use it with a dash or a frost blink and whatnot, then it shares cooldowns with other movement skills. But Blink Arrow is like being an attack. It doesn't affect it the same. Now I got Aspect of the Eagle. At this point, there's a couple of options. I'm going to push down and get Quick Step and push out here towards Herbalism. You could also just like rush up for wasting. There's damage there. Damage in Hunter's Gambit, Entropy, Fangs of the Viper. A lot of damage up, but I at least want to grab this movement speed. Hey, Chromatic Orb, come on. No, another Sapphire Ring. A Coral Amulet as well. Take that. I don't need this Iron Ring anymore. And here I'm going to grab Toxic Rain, sell a bunch more stuff, and then I need a Ballista Totem, takes a Transmute. I need another Void Manipulation, and the green-red that I had for Shrapnel Ballista now becomes Toxic Rain Ballistas. And now I have no use for the Sniper's Mark, so all of those gems can go. More chances to chrome this. Nope. A little bit of life, regen, and then Merveil. Got totems, we Caustic Arrow, Withering Step. Caustic Arrow, Caustic Arrow, Caustic Arrow, Withering Step. When it's off cooldown, drop 3 more totems. Caustic Arrow, Withering Step. And just keep trying to stack the damage this way. Want to make sure I try and keep Toxic Rain totems down at all times. And it's easy. Merveil, Withering Step, same thing. Keep spamming the Caustic Arrows, Withering Step. Low level Withering Step doesn't do nearly as well as higher levels of it, so you gotta like use it way more often to get value out of it at these lower levels. But all the ads and stuff, the Caustic Arrow has like good AoE as well as the Toxic Rain, so super easy. Now I'm going to start identifying rare items to vendor to get alteration shards, because once I can get a 4-link bow, I want to roll +1 socketed bow gems on that. I could also not and say I did because I have so many alterations, but that is the next plan. 16 gets me Quick Step, even more movement speed. Going back into the Crossroads to get this item that dropped so I can have a chrome. But yeah, these big packs, so easy. Caustic Arrow, Large Life Flask number 2. It's about time. And the rare enemies is where I'll drop the Toxic Rain. I need the Withering Step and them to die. 5 chromes. Well, thank you, guy. There we go. Caustic Arrow now gets another level. Perfect. More damage. Never saw any Topaz rings this run. I could go purchase them from a vendor, but just need to be careful through this zone. And if the enemies die, it's not going to really matter anyways. Jade Amulet. What we got? Life, Dex, Strength. I'll take that over the life regen. Oh, I should grab these items for alts. And Fidelitis. He can do a lot of damage to me, but I could also just like keep him in the Toxic Arrow and stay behind the wall. Oh, more Toxic Rain totems. Keep him Caustic Ground. Stay behind the wall. Don't even got to engage. None of these rewards I need. I'm not trying to do any poison stuff, so Herald of Agony doesn't help. The best thing here is actually Blood Rage to gain Frenzy charges, but it's really not needed. The thing I really want here is Skitterbots. Chill and shock enemies. And if I wanted Frenzy charges, I'd probably use a Cold Snap rather than Blood Rage. Made it to Intuition. I'll probably start going up now. Kill Creighton. Withering Step. Toxic Rains do their job. Withering Step, more Toxic Rain Totems, Withering Step. Come on, here we go. There's a Topaz Ring. I mean, I guess I might as well at this point, since I don't have anything better. Kill Alira. Dead. Another Jade Amulet. No. Another Alchemy. I guess I'll probably start alcheming some 2-stone rings, maybe. Einhar happened to come along for the Weaver. It's always welcome. Weaver's going down really nicely. Toxic Rain Totems did well there. There goes the Weaver. Here's where I get Vicious Projectiles. Vicious Projectiles replaces Pierce, and I probably will never put Pierce back in. Once I get a 4-link, there'll be other options. And I can grab another Vicious Projectiles to level. It'll be the 4th link for the Toxic Rain Totems. Hill Oak. He's a little bit rougher because he can regen. Use the Withering Step efficiently, though. It's not bad. Level 21. After getting all my passives that I hadn't grabbed yet, I've got 5 levels. Just gonna go up into wasting. So a bunch of Chaos Dot Multi, more damage. Valorb. I can corrupt my Caustic Arrow. Aw. Not a Caustic Arrow. Next, I'm going to push to the right and grab Revenge of the Hunted for life. Hunter's Gambit for damage. 3rd Arrow Quiver. Now that's probably an upgrade. A little bit of life. Projectile speed's helping me more than that Quiver was. Ball time. The last fight that's really in any way difficult in this run. Maybe the next Piety. Then we get Despair, Malevolence, and hello, damage. Got him. Revenge of the Hunted. Bunch more life. Still feel like I'm low on life. I don't think I have life on like any gear. Any quivers in here? No. Level 24, I can start getting penetrating arrow quivers, and that would give me a pierce. Can't really look for a 4-link bow until level 28, where you can get a royal bow. Has decent attack speed. Piety. Okay, this is actually the last difficult fight. Alright, there we go. Made it. Pullman. Marmoa. Grab Despair. Rissa. Get keys. Purchase. Malevolence. Can't purchase Malevolence. Gotta go to the library for Malevolence. Okay. Well, at least I got the Despair. Ooh, a ring with a bunch of life. All res. Okay. Penetrating arrow quiver. Okay, that's what I've been saving my alks for. 18% damage with bow skills. Some life cold res. Beautiful. No, I definitely don't need this Pierce anymore. I have the Penetrating Quiver. 2-stone ring. Can alch that. All res. Lightning res. Cool. Resistor looking okay. Big up on lightning. It's good. Caustic Arrow level. It's huge. More passives. Gets me to Hunter's Gambit. Skill effect duration. Chaos Dot Multi. Lots of extra damage there. I want this Strength Amulet. 2 attributes. No. I'll keep the one I have. It has a little bit of strength on it. I'm just going to make a beeline for the library so I can have my Malevolence. Take the Bow Mastery for the 20% AoE. Gives me more coverage with the Caustic Arrow. Level 30. Keep pushing up and grab Blood Siphon. Push across the Fangs of the Viper. Gate Amulet. Yeah, I'll use the Essence. Spell damage, cold damage, all res. Do I lose 13 life? Sure. Siosa has nothing that I need here. Just grab the Malevolence, swap that for the Skitterbots. Anything else I need here? Yeah, I want a slower projectiles. Also grab an Efficacy, Swift Affliction. That was all the chance orbs I have, so I don't have to be good enough. ID, Curse, Shimo. Okay, fire one. Ramp up the Toxic Rains. Still Withering Steps. Super easy. Do Lab. Grab Entropy. Instead of Blood Drinker. Really close to our Caustic Arrow level too. I could farm that before Zaro. What you got? Zaro looks like nothing. Yep, I got a massive shrine. There's the Caustic Arrow level. Round 2. What do we got? We got the idols. I got extra life though. We get them all? Possible I hit the fire one. Well, Jewel has nothing. Ooh, Golden Mask. Oh, I can't use it though. I don't have anything on my current helmet. 3. Withering Step. Curse. Attack, attack, totem, 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 withering step, attack, attack, withering step, curse, attack, totems, and then eventually he dies. Ooh, I can't pick any of this stuff up. Hey, this belt's probably better than what I have. Yeah, life, Grove Bow already showing up. Probably the base I would like a 4-link of. Alchemy. Then I ascend into Raider, take Onslaught. Now I'm even faster. The Onslaught really isn't going to affect my ability to do damage with the Caustic Arrow, but it will scale the Toxic Rain totems, in addition to just making me much faster. I mean, more attack speed is a good thing. I can spray more of them. Caustic Arrow can go through procs bubbles as well. Very nice. I love this with the Caustic Arrow. Blood Siphon, rally over 900 HP. Ominous time. Whoa, I think I got stunned there. Withering Stab, Curse. Easy. More Toxic Rain totems. Now actual Dominus. Still it's gonna get roasted. He's like barely done anything. There we go. He finally did an attack. Oh, right. And Curse, Withering Stab, Totems, Withering Stab, Totems, Withering Stab, Easy Dominus. A decent pair of gloves. Do I dare try and... Well, you know what? I have enough. Oh, armor scraps on me to... Hey, what about a Lynx? Ooh, what about color? Give me that one red. The blue would work. It's not ideal. Just give me the one red. It did not. It really wanted to have a blue socket on it. Like the 4-link leather hood. Outfit. Yeah, that is slightly better than that helmet. Bull. Don't get slammed. Toxic Rain totems will do their job, though. Easy. I'm dumping all my currency. I'm chroming this. You know what? It gave me this, so I will roll with it. Instead of putting the vicious projectiles in, I'll put in efficacy on Toxic Rain. Now I'm just looking for a 4-link bow. Things of the Viper, 20% chaos damage, more movement speed, Caustic Arrow level. Ooh, I have Cold Lightning. Really would like the fire res, but that's an upgrade and some armor. I'll take it. This is normally where I'd for sure have a 4-link by now, because the vendors would have, like, they used to refresh each time you leveled. Now you can't reliably, like, look for 4-links. And then I'd probably throw in Arrow Nova and then swap in slower projectiles for single target when needed. Arrow Nova on Caustic Arrow makes very easy work of these rooms. You just, like, fire right in the middle and you will cover the entire area in Caustic Ground. Sure, I'll get there at some point. But this is the like zone I would typically farm in gauntlets on Caustic Arrow to gain like a couple gym levels before moving towards the end of this act. With this level, what should I go for? I think I'd go for Herbalism. Connect this on the outside. I could also like go for Charisma and try and work in Grace, but it's also not super necessary at this point in time. And there's even a Vol Caustic Arrow. Now, like, I could have the Vol Caustic Arrow, that's why I corrupted my Caustic Arrow. That's just, like, extra benefit, because it can layer on a thicker damage. Oh, these three? I'm cursed with the Despair, get them in the Toxic Rain. Oh, I didn't even use Toxic Rain. That was just Caustic Arrow in a 3-link. The Resso is really easy, because, like, Toxic Rain will keep firing, so you can, like, super barrage him the second he pops out of his phases. And there's the Resso. This is potentially a better armor. A life and fire res. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that looks much nicer. Especially going for Comb next. And this right here. Somewhere right here there's a crafting recipe. So I would have access to the ability to force 4-link something at this point. 50 life on the mastery. In Comb, what you got? Can you take me down? No one else has been able to do it yet. That's a no. Caustic Arrow level. It's nice right before all these bosses. You know what? I don't know that I need to get the spell suppression here. I'm just gonna come out this way and push up this side to Blood Drinker next. Let's go, Piety. Look at the damage. So good. She's like notoriously tanky. Got completely wrecked. Dissection time? Oh no. And bye-bye Malagaro. Oh, I cursed Dodre. Oh no. Should be okay. Just don't get hit. If I would have stayed in the vulnerability, do more damage there. Chevron tried to move out of the Toxic Rain, but dead. Malachite. It's like, is that like an insta phase? Yeah, just about. I love this build. Oh, don't send me. Alright, Malachi. Grab that. Having mana issues. Super easy. I am pretty good at using the Withering Step, though. Like, that is definitely something like pushing me to another level here. Ooh, the hunger. Thank you, Malachi. On to Act 5. Ooh, we got here. I'm over in lightning. I need fire cold. Yeah. What do we got? Ooh, that is bad. Okay. Level 42. New flask. Having the Arrow Nova is really nice for this zone as well. It's more open. Hey, there's a 4-link Grove Bow. I could do that instead. I could actually go the route of trying to craft it. Another like flask upgrade. Okay, there's no way I've gotten more than 40. See if I can hit it. I should have augments as well. All I need is the +1. Attack speed, that'd be a great one to hit on. Nope. Life on hits a suffix. Nope. There it is. +1 level of socketed bow gems. So this is just an upgrade. I still get the 2 life hit, losing a little bit of accuracy and cold damage. Oh no. And then I'll go back to Act 1 real quick, and this is where I can grab the Arrow Nova. It's going to make me do a little bit less damage, but now I can fire up in the air and launch in lots of directions. It's going to help me clear a lot more stuff faster, and I just like kind of cruise through everything. I don't got to be as accurate and drag stuff with me if needed, and I'll be hitting them behind me. It's amazing map clear like this. Not everybody who plays Caustic Arrow likes the Arrow Nova playstyle. Some people just like to have a really big Caustic Arrow that'll do all the damage, but I love this. Just damage everything at once. And then for single target, I can swap in the slower projectiles so that I actually have good damage with it. And I just got a Caustic Arrow level and a Toxic Rain level. Slower projectiles in for Arrow Nova. Gonna get a level for more life. Alright, Avarius. Look at the damage. Easy. Now Innocence. Already phased. Yeah. Probably even get away with this without the Toxic Rain. Mana cost has gone up on this too. Level the clarity up a tiny bit. And bye-bye. And then I'll swap my Arrow Nova back in. Put my Swift Affliction in the old bow offhand to level it. And we're going now. Arrow Nova is really good with the Vol Caustic Arrow as well, because then you'll launch that and it'll launch out these rows in all directions that'll do a ton of damage over time. Now what do I want to do? I could keep pushing up towards Atrophy. Getting Growth and Decay is good as well. Could still grab Charisma. I think I'm just going to push to the left. Work my way towards Sentinel maybe for the all-res. Profane Chemistry, more life up there as well. This is really good evasion rating that I'm going to need. Granite Flask. Another chance for a Jewel. Get my passives. Damage and attack speed with bows, lightning resistance, that could fit in there. Attack speed, charge on hit, cool. And can I craft anything? I need cold and fire res. Chest has fire, that's where cold goes. Do I have a spot on anything for fire? Belt. And the amulet can have fire. That has me at a decent spot resistance-wise to go into Act 6. Time. Swap in my slower projectiles. Toxic Rain, Withering Step, Curse. Well, you got 2 attacks off. Then do it again. Totems, Withering Step, Curse, Withering Step, the Heart as well. Super easy. AoE took care of all the extra enemies. Other Heart phase. And then there goes Kitava. Easy. So I'll be at 63, 57. Should be fine. If you didn't know, the second the screen goes black here, I can start moving in the next area. You watch the mini-map, it'll change. And there, I can move. Now I'm all the way over here. Speedrun strats. And swap Arrow Nova back. These big open areas too. It's like I can cover so much area in the Caustic Ground. Grab Bessel's Manuscript. And go fish for an amulet upgrade. Or do I go Belt? Belt only has life. So if I take the life belt, there's a chance. Try that. No. Life and Chaos Res. I've really missed this build so much. It's so good. I have reflexes now. What is my spell suppression at? 48%. Not bad. I'm gonna stay in Arrow Nova for this fight so that I can hit all of the little totems at once. Once I get to combat a half. Yeah, try and like curse them. And they should all... Oh, not the top one. The top one's going a little slower. The other 3 all kind of went down at once. And like I can really just kind of rely on the Toxic Rain for single target damage if I really want. And then I don't have to switches often for some of the lesser bosses. Got the Delirium. Wonder how much I can take out of this. Large Cluster Jewel. Okay, these are really low level. The whole idea though is just kind of don't stop. Just keep going. Things die. Withering Step can almost be enough to take out the rares. A heist. Probably don't need a level 46 heist. Made it to level 3 on the Delirium. Nice. Still going. I am really close to the entrance. Level 48. Come on, can we make it to 4? I don't know if there's gonna be enough enemies left before I get to the end of the zone. Oh, and there's the timer. Nope, only 3. An Emperor's Luck, 2-stone ring, jewel, fire dot multi. Ring is bad too. Level 49. And I made the Delirium to level 4 in this zone. Caustic arrow level. Here I will swap, make short work of Brutus here. Like so. And Chevron gets wrecked. Stay still. Nice. Get up here so he launches into the corner. Stays in the zone. Easy. And I'm not going to swap back right here because this next boss is really close. Right into the Valley of the Fire Drinker. And melt this guy. Keep using the Withering Step. Make sure you're boosting the damage. It's the easiest thing to forget. I actually have a little bit of Chaos Res here because I spec'd into wasting on the passive tree for the Chaos dot. So this is even easier than it is on some characters at this point. Slot the Withering Step. Die with that movie. Die with that movie. Yeah. It always feels so good. Passive points. I get a shot at a helmet here too. The Noble Tricorn. We got Cold Res. Nope. Get off Sentinel. Gonna grab the Strength and go ahead and push towards Constitution. The Strength lets me level up my Steel Skin more. Home Sign. I could actually make use of that. I could use the Enduring Cry. I haven't gotten one yet. I'll pass though. This zone, the Southern Forest, is another really good zone to clear in. Because all of these apes, like they can't outrun the complete screen coverage of Caustic Ground. Big gym levels. And that gets me at Caustic Arrow level. I'm capped on Intelligence. I'll get Constitution first. I'll get Intelligence next level. 53. Grab a Toxic Ray level right before the boss. And then, yeah, I'll grab 30 int so I can keep leveling the efficacy. Slower projectiles in. Alright, what you got? So I got nothing. Oh my gosh, it got back up. What is up with that? Get back down. Again, eh? Fine. Alright, TKO. Oh, you're actually still going at it. I gave him the chance to tap out. I have my Pantheons. Again, this Forbidden Sanctum caught my attention. Nothing I can really do with it here. Wow. These gems, Caustic Arrow requires level 56 and it's already leveled. Okay, I can grab Profane Chemistry next. Malagaro, round number 2. Pretty easy. I could probably stand to get more damage. Could go for Frenzy Charges from Lab. Black Venom, Heavy Belt, what is that? Bigger Fire Res, no life. A nice helmet upgrade. Open Suffix too for a craft. Sure. Up next is Groost. He targeted a totem, so he's not going to target me with that ability. It's nice. Dead. Level 55. Cool. Stay still for me. Take those Toxic Rains. Easy peasy. Another Alchemy. Level 56. That gets me my next gem levels. Jump off the Fireflies. And I can grab the Act 7 passives. 4 points. Grab Profane Chemistry, push down here towards Avatar of the Hunt, then Cruel Lab. Oh, you can fire through doors with this. Strong boxes are the freest thing, unless the one zombie doesn't get on the Caustic Ground. Sword and Shield and Conduits, but we can also just kill him. Resists are solid. I got decent life. Still gonna try and not get hit here. I don't think I'm gonna give these things enough time to get up. No. So I lost that key. Not too bad on the traps. Go with Zaro. Easy. Leather belt. Not good. It's bad. Get the fire res. Another alchemy. I can take whatever I want here. Avatar of the Chase gives me more evasion. More onslaught. Just speeds me up more. You can go ahead and get the spell suppression and phasing so I can run through enemies. It's really nice at the beginning of Act 8. Those tunnels are really thick with enemies. Frenzy charge on kills, good damage. Also can speed you up. I'm gonna take the phasing. So now I'm at 92 spell suppression while on full life, so I need 18 more for cap. The permanent phasing, though, is my favorite thing about playing Raider, and it works really nicely with the Arrow Nova because now I can just like run through packs of enemies as I'm launching and getting the Caustic Arrow out. Definitely the more defensive play there. I don't have Grace worked in yet to make good use of the evasion. If I thought my damage was bad, I probably would have taken the frenzy charges, but it's doing pretty solid, especially after that gym level that just came, and I can force more damage in Act 9 if needed. Level 57. Here I'm working into this bow damage. So I'm building this for Caustic Arrow. Like I've got damage right here. I can push down for Art of the Gladiator for more life and bravery. Fury Bolts is damage. There's more damage down here in Deadly Draw, Heavy Draw, if I wanted that. But you could also start going after Watchtowers and get an additional Ballista. Once you have a 5-link on the Toxic Rain totems, you get multiple totems in there. And then you can start scaling duration for Toxic Rain. And even push down here for Panopticon, get another one. Really scale that instead. Definitely plenty of options, but I'll go ahead and grab this bow damage. Our Kali Spider gets wrecked by chaos damage. Easy. Round 2. Blasted by that. Phase. Easy. Nothing useful really here. Maybe a pair of gloves. Already seeing thicket bows here. I need item level 64 on one. Best chance to get one is out of the vendor, but still need a few levels for that. Yeah, into the toxic conduits here. There's lots of pack size, and I can just run through these enemies. Like, this is why I went with that ascendancy, because like my damage a lot of the times will come behind me because I launch it up and run, but I have the coverage to clear this kind of pack size. I just need to be able to get through it. Gym swap for Dodre, really easy. Even with sub enfeeble stacks, be able to get her. Good. This little battle is super easy. Almost can just stand here and wait for Tolman to spawn. The zombies will die before they come out of the ground. Withering Step, Curse, Tolman. Let the Toxic Rain totems do it. Easy. Ruby Ring, come on. Big life. There's a spot for resistance. Really kind of balanced at the moment though. So throwing this on the ring that needs life, which is going to cripple me on cold and lightning res. I gotta keep what I have. Trembling Legion. So Withering Step there. Easy. Recently, I've been hitting the Solaris Temple, going to the waypoint. Instead of pushing or going back to town, I'm gonna go all the way to the left to Yugal, and I have that waypoint to come back to later. Level 60 grabs me Avatar the Hunt, more movement speed, more evasion. You can farm this harbor bridge for lots of XP too, as you never have to leave the middle of the bridge, because you can hit everything down there and up here all at the same time. Grab the Lunaris Concourse waypoint, keep going left, didn't need to, but I'll grab Wings of Asteri, another Ruby Ring. This one came with cold res. Well, not amazing, but in the right direction. I have good evasion and spell suppression through here, so the Goliaths shouldn't be too bad on me. Yeah, they're not going to kill me. Really nice place for Delirium Mirror as well, as I just fly through here. Chaos and Wither Resistant Magic Pack. Hit 4 stacks on the Delirium, pushed it all the way to the end of the zone. Going to take the Blink Arrow, Mirror Arrow cooldown. Yugal, also super easy. Final phase. Done. Ooh, let's just take the best rolled one that has fire. I don't know it needs to have fire. I'm kind of covered on fire. I need... Both these have lightning. I need lightning. So take lightning and fire. Oh, and a jewel. All 3 of my passive points. With these, I'll just go ahead and grab Charisma. Big life on a belt. The ring has big life, but not the resists. Pretty solid. So if I were to put this on, I need cold and lightning res on the belt. See if I can buy a leather belt here. I cannot. Well, all these belts are magic. Well, what is that? Plus 3 alks though? That's some cold res. I really don't like the vendors anymore. It is just full of garbage these days. Oh, I have an open slot on helmet for lightning res. Okay, let's put this in here and go craft lightning res on the helmets for 1 out. Okay, just a little under and cold then. Here's leather belts, but all these, why do they have to be magic belts? Ooh, and a leather belt. This is down on all res. Lots of life regen. Level 62. Ooh, I didn't go check and see if I could fit the Grayson. Push this to the left. Go down here for bravery. Let the Toxic Rain take care of this one instead of doing the gym swap. Oh, totems went down. Got it. My Sun Orb. I will swap though for Solaris Lunaris. Totems, and let's go. Keep the Withering Step going, keep the curses, totems. Totems can die, because I haven't invested in them at all. So this is going well, especially with them spawning down on the same location. Totems can do really nice work until they get destroyed by whatever nonsense going on here. On to Act 9. Big room of blue packs. Withering Step, Curse, they all die. I like to Withering Step and then Curse so that the Curse removes the Withering Step elusive so it goes on cooldown faster. So I can use it again if needed. As standard for every time I press the Withering Step, I'll Curse right after it. Make sure the Curse stays up too. Grab a Grace here. Act 3, I don't have a green socket. I can put the Vicious Projectiles in the offhand though. I don't know if this will actually fit in at the moment. No, it cannot. There's not as much reservation efficiency available as there was last time I did this build. If I turn off Clarity, turn on Grace. If I had an Enduring Mana Flask, maybe that would cover it. Yeah, there's one. I get the mana gain on hit from Primal Spirit as well, as long as I've used a Mana Flask recently. With Grace, I have a 73% passive chance to evade currently. Drops to 50 without it. Polarity is good though for the time being, just for ease of making things work until I can get more reservation efficiency or more mana and not level the Clarity up. Level 64 is where I should go start looking for a bow. Or the Gladiators, more attack speed. I get more movement speed from that because it gets rid of the movement speed loss for wearing body armor. And Shikari. Oh, come on. Why you gotta jump around? Phased, I can't do more damage. And here we go. Oh, she wants to jump around again. Just jump around in the Caustic ground, please. There we go. Extra passive point. I'm level 63 on the bows, because they didn't refresh. Okay, I can go find one myself. I want Fury Bolts next, mainly because I want the strength here more than anything. Ooh, 12% mana reservation efficiency might be enough to get it if I can go up here. For Mind Drinker, Battle Rouse is closer, though not as lucrative. Pushing up here does give me access to Atrophy, and there still is Growth and Decay there. Ooh, Aura. Oh! I guess I don't have Chaos Res. Yikes. Spawn me right at the entrance to the Boiling Lake, though. I'll take that. I didn't have to go back to town. On a League start, it's really important to farm Betrayal here in Act 9 to get the Chaos Damage over Time multiplier craft, because this bow is just a regal from being able to have that craft on here. That's a lot of damage, especially with the way I built my tree by not going up here for Atrophy and Growth and Decay, because I don't have as much dot multi. The only dot multi I have is on Hunter's Gambit and what I got in Wasting. You know what? That was my first death too, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Wow, okay. Fight 3 of them. Fine. Toxic Rain Totems will do it. I've reached the quarry. This is the first monster level 63 zone. If you go around the outside edge of this zone, there are these raised platforms like this one right here, all around this zone. They're going to be full of magic enemies. Magic enemies drop items 1 level higher than the monster level of the zone. So, of these enemies is where I go looking for a Thicket Bow, and then here we go. It dropped off a rare enemy, I guess, because it is item level 65. That was really easy, actually. Sometimes it might take a couple trips through the zone, just going around the perimeter hunting magic enemies if the vendor doesn't want to sell you a bow. Grab Fury Bolts here, level Steel Skid. Now this bow, I'm going to assume it dropped white. I have the jewelers and the fusings to make it linked. Quality it up for no reason at all, but force 4 sockets and 4 links. And then I definitely didn't farm enough rare items to like have enough alts for this probably, but just for demonstration's sake, I will roll this with transmutes and augmentations till it hits +2. But it's just like an extra gem level that you can manufacture at this point once you have the level 64 or above bow. Need a prefix +2 socketed bow gems. And it's the only thing I really need here. So every time I only get a suffix, I will augment it. +1 socketed gems. Now this is not bow gems. This is what I have fractured on my bow that I'll craft next time. That is in addition to the +2 socketed bow gems. So this isn't exactly what I want. You'd have to regal into +1 or 2 bow gems. So I'll re-roll that one for now. Attack speed is the best thing to get outside of damage over time multiplier on the suffix. Life on kill, no. +1, so I missed on this one. I didn't get the T1 roll on the bow gems. So I'd have to go again. Ooh, damage over time multiplier. Really lowly rolled, but nope. 100 alts down and I didn't hit it. I think that's kind of unlucky. I think as many times I've done this in the past, it takes about 100, and there we go, +2. And then I would regal this, craft chaos dot multi on it as I get the craft and pushing into maps, and this will take me to whatever bow is next. So slap that in, more damage. General Adus. Now the +1 gem levels isn't helping my toxic raids do more damage. It's only the caustic arrow. That's what I have in there, but still pretty easy. Next passive, I'm tempted to go for bravery, but just for the time being, I'm gonna grab battle rouse next. Toxic rain level. I'll leave slower projectiles in for this little bit because there's a rush of bosses. Chavron, and she went up in the sky. Okay, try this again. Yeah, totems get annihilated. Got her though. Caustic arrow level up. There we go. That will certainly help a lot. Maligaro doesn't destroy the toxic rain totems as quickly as Chavron did. It's nice. Maligaro, then Dodre, level 66. Battle Rouse. Dodre should be easy. I got spell suppression. She stays still as well. And she didn't do the big pulse thing. Warped into the other phase. Cool. And Trinity. Let's get it. If I was scaling toxic rain damage better here, I might have been able to phase way quicker, but toxic rain's not going to have much use in heist. This is why I'm going for the caustic arrow. And there goes Trinity. Stone ring, what we got? Bad. So as I've gained a few levels and gotten some mana from those nodes, can I turn Grace on? I can, but only 13 unreserved mana. Next level we'll get it. Valinta, still beam phase. Make it super easy for the toxic rain totems. Then there's that skill book. Mana reservation efficiency. Grace goes on. 84. Kind of rough, but I have a decently leveled clarity. So hopefully. Seems like it's doing okay. I also still have this mana flask that I made. Oh, nice. A delirium mirror for this big zone. Let's go. Ooh, a blueprint. Underbelly. Perfect. That is what I get to start with next time. Get the trinket slot to get my GG trinket that I found. Yes, indeed. What was that? I saw a 5-link. That's a 5-link chest that I could work in. Too close to finishing to want to mess with that. 67. Life regen and vulnerability aura. 4 stacks? I don't know that 5 is possible. Enemies are way tankier when they're in that delirium too. So now we come in here to the magic enemies, and compared to the whole run through there, they just die. So this level, I'll start in towards bravery. Swapping slow projectiles, totems. Withering Step Curse. Withering Step Curse. Oh, I did Withering Step a little early. It probably gains cooldown as it levels, so my timing's a little bit off still. Totems. Withering Step. And Avarius. Look at chest here. Got Life, Fire Res, Dex. I'm low on cold anyways, so I should keep what I have there. Lightning, fire, cold res. No life. I could craft life on it, so that's an upgrade. Got to be close to capped. Merc Lab. What you got? Dual swords with the golems. Okay, just die real quick. Don't get hit by the slash. And I killed one of the lieutenants. Oops. Gotta watch out with totems too, because that slash can sometimes target a totem. Dark Shrine is speed. Oh, and that's 100% projectile damage too. Oh, that's awesome. Zoom. This is what it's gonna be like playing on this character all the time. Once I get that Queen of the Forest on. Ooh, what is this? 4 corners. I think I just do all 4 corners here. Yeah. Treasure key. Ooh, and curse is in here. Okay. I got the speed shrine, so Zara will die real quick. I got phasing, so if I don't want to kill stuff, I can just run through them. I got extra cooldown on the blink arrow, so I can use that freely. This character is going to be able to fly. This looks like another dark shrine over here. No, that's a silver door. Oh, dark shrine is here. And no traps in the boss room. Let's go. It's about the best lab I could have hoped for. Let's go. Oh, I jumped the slash too early. Watch out for the blast there. Good. Let's go. Check Helm Enchant, Icicle Mine, Multi, Life Regen if you were hit recently. I do really like that. Was a pair of boots. Life Regen. Ooh, these would work. The Lightning Res? I'll throw it on these. And then maybe I can craft those next time to go with the build. And then I can go for speed, or I can go for frenzy charges and damage. I'm going to go for the speed, more chance to evade. So currently my evasion is 12,556. I mean, just a peek here, if I threw on the unqualified Queen of the Forest. Evasion 22,723. 1% movement speed per 600 evasion up to 75%. What is 600 times 75? I need 45,000 evasion rating, and that's kind of influenced a lot of what I did with my tree, coming through here getting reflexes. There's evasion rating there, coming down here getting the evasion from Avatar of the Hunt, and then I'm coming over here getting bravery. There's evasion rating there, getting sentinel. There's evasion rating on that. So I've really been setting this up rather than coming up here for the bigger damage. That will be for next time. Go get Kitava. Life regen with Chaos Wither resistant. It level 68. There's bravery. Just a little under 3k life. Kitava, the Insatiable. Got that Fizz Degen. It's going to destroy my totems. Art should be super easy. Oh yeah. The mana is doing pretty well as well. Everything's going pretty nicely. Really happy with it. And this is one of these builds that can just like pop right into maps and just start blasting too. Even without all of the juice I had prepared. Should be the last Kitava phase. Can we do it without the flame? Looks like it. Yes. Fizz Degen really hurt me a lot in this. That was mostly because I have invested in Enduring Cry yet. And then Rip Resistances. That'll get patched up next time too. All right, 2 more passive points. So I could come down here, go for Heavy Draw, Deadly Draw. It's good damage there. It also pushed down here for this evasion rating, effective onslaught. It's a lot of extra speed there. I could come up here, get Crystal Skin, and start working up this. Probably the best option. But what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna grab Jewel Socket, grab this 100% evasion rating from Equipped Body Armor, because I will need that for next time. And there we go. We got a super speedy raider with some Caustic Arrow. Gonna be fun. But that's gonna do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe, make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.